forgot to put lip gloss on. I look like a man.
Because the lip gloss is going to change that.
Hi, Captain.
Welcome to this week's episode of ODRL, Season 7, Episode something. You can tell I tried today because I put a corset on.
We love to see it.
My name's Ryder Knightley.
And my name is Rhea Light.
And let's get into it, sis.
This week we had evening gown and duets but it was a makeover duet. So they had to...
I'm so glad we didn't have to do that.
I know. Could you imagine?
Oof.
I don't even know who from our season would have been successful.
Athena.
Should have put them in full prosthesis or some shit. But yeah, so they had to perform a duet with someone who's never been in drag and is not a regularly performing drag queen, and they had to serve it.
So we're going to start off with Mikey Meeks.
Yes, Miss Michael, wearing this black velvet with these like silver starburst kind of...
Which is so cool.
Embellishments. Yeah.
The hair is right, the outfit's right, even though it's not like rhinestone all the way down or even sequins all the way down. It's the areas where it is, it's purposeful. You can tell it's on the shoe too.
Yes, and I think
cool
those
detail.
little details. Zoom in on the earring for me. Does the earring match? Yep, it matches that starburst kind of shape. This is great. This is why I love velvet as a gown material, because it's so matte that it like pops all the rhinestones on it. So she didn't need to stone the whole thing. And of course, with evening gown, fit is like a key element. If I had to change one thing, maybe the hair just a full updo instead of a half up, half down, but that's like whatever.
See, and I don't mind that. I think the only thing that I would have changed was maybe like a little bit bigger hip pads, but that's really nitpicky. But this is a 2.
It is a 2 for sure.
Good job. Next up we have Miss Aranya.
Aranya, and you know what? Zoom in on the jewels. Because they're beautiful, they're impeccable, and I let her borrow them. She looks really great here.
Yes.
She is showing a lot of like collarbone and stuff, which is, I think, like as a drag queen, it's such a great part of your body to show off because you don't really have to. No hair grows like excessively up here to shave often, and it gives you mobility of your arms.
I think the only thing that I would say is, and I get why we did this, but a little bit bigger hair.
Oh yeah.
But that, again, is super nitpicky. And I feel like I'm going to say that a lot today.
Yeah, and her makeup is impeccable.
Her makeup is
I think this is the best makeup Aranya's ever done for herself, so good for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, no, I think it's great. Again, fits great. It's got this like twinkly black kind of tulle mesh at the bottom that puffs out, which again is a great like kind of classic evening gown idea. So it's a 2.
It's a 2. And next up we have Miss Justine B. Knight.
But this, I mean, was so over the top with the rhinestoning. Yeah. I thought this was just beautiful. Absolutely. And it's a classic drag evening gown.
Yes. With
the nude mesh, fully stoned, with some color detail. I mean, this gown just like took everyone's breath away.
It's stunning.
It's one of those things where you know the nude mesh is such a cheap fabric, so the base of the dress, dirt cheap. All the rhinestones, your whole bank is gone.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially if they're glass.
Yeah.
Because those are some big rhinestones.
Yep.
And you got really lucky because like, obviously rhinestones add weight to your fabric, and it's not drooping.
Oh, I guess, yeah, I would get so nervous with that it would just rip the whole gown.
Yes. Or if it's like a Darien Lake moment where it's just drooping fabric.
Yeah. The only thing that I would change for this is hair again as well here. I think more of just like a coiffed, kind of with a curl to it, kind of swoop of an updo. It went straight up, but it kind of went forward because of, I assumed the weight of it. You can't tell that from the picture, but that's kind of how it came across, was it like leaned forward, but everything else is like such a serve. This is such a 2.
It's such a 2. Good job. And next up we have China Washington. From the neck up gives me Erica Roberts vibes.
That's my drag mom.
I know. Here's the thing, it's a 2, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's not badly done. It is giving me a lot of what we did last week with the asymmetrical sequin gown moment for the production number.
Oh yeah, and the promo look.
Yeah. So it's the fabric is beautiful. And maybe that's just because of the photo, because I can't see obviously all the detail to it.
Right, because the sequin pop gets lost, of course.
I see there's a little shoulder moment.
Yeah, it's kind of like puffy almost. Yeah. I liked this. It was a toot. I really liked the hair. It's weird to see China in blonde hair.
Yeah.
But I almost thought because the gown is black with the crystal, having black hair would have been super striking.
That's fair, but it's also a departure from everyone else because everyone else is wearing black hair. So, like...
I know. Usually drag queens love the, like, bright colors or blondes. Not a lot of... Dark hair is not usually the thing.
Bright colors where?
But it's a 2. It's a 2.
Yeah, it's a 2.
Next up, we have Christina Embers Taylor. But this is stunning.
This is stunning. This reminds me of Selena's gown when she went to the Grammys.
Oh, yeah.
In 1994.
Specifically 1994.
Yeah. When she won the best album for live Selena.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You know stuff.
I know. I watched the docuseries.
Yeah, this is really nice. I like the way that I like the cut on the breast going into the thing on the neck. Like the strap on the neck is really cool to me. It's like unique for what otherwise is a very classic silhouette.
I have nothing negative to say about this.
Yeah.
If I had to be like super nitpicky, I would have thrown another bracelet on.
On the other side, yeah.
But like, that's like super, super nitpicky.
Yeah.
But it's 2.
Same. I'm always more for more with jewelry, but it's a 2.
And going into our duet performances.
Yes. First up, we have Aranya.
I saw this photo and I said, I know that.
You're like, was it Ray competing?
I said, Ray, you lost a few pounds. Good for you. I'm sorry, let me be nicer. I said, Ray, wow, you darkened your makeup. But obviously, Aranya's giving you a wicked moment.
Aranya's outfit, too, obviously. Hands
yes.
down. Her makeover partner, I also think is a 2. Zoom in on the mug. She looks really good.
She looks good.
Do you think it's easier or harder to do like a character like Elphaba where it's like green as opposed to doing like a glamorous makeover?
So it's easier in the fact that you don't need to obviously color match the foundation. You don't need to worry about that.
Yeah.
So that was very smart of her. Mm-hmm. But it's harder because colors are obviously harder to blend out when it comes to foundations.
Yeah.
But she did a really good job.
She was smart to make sure that like there were green leggings and that the hands were covered so you didn't have to worry about like any off color matching. So that was smart. I thought it was a fun modern take on like Elphaba and Glinda.
Yeah.
So 2.
Next up we have Mikey Meeks.
Their faces are identical.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think the only thing I would say was on Coyote, just bringing the hair a little bit more out of his face.
Oh yeah, so
but
you can
again,
get more into the face.
Super nitpicky.
Yeah, but these outfits look great. You can tell they go together, but they're not identical.
Yeah.
Right, like this black sequin see-through, one's a dress, one is a jumpsuit. It fits both of them perfectly. The only thing if I had to change, one thing is the length of Mikey's boot. They could switch shoes and it would be fine.
Oh, yeah, see, that's what I would have done. I would have switched shoes.
Yeah.
Swatch shoes? Switched shoes.
But this is a 2.
Toot.
Next we have Miss China Washington. I thought this was a good concept idea to do for a duet because it gives you an immediate story to go with.
Right.
It gives us, they're playing characters.
And it's something that everybody knows.
Yes. I think this is good. I think of all the makeovers, to me, so all of them are really, really good.
Yes. Like, we're being super nitpicky with everything.
To me, this was the least successful, I think. Only because, so obviously they're playing 2 different characters, but if I was looking at Rapunzel and seeing like China's face in Rapunzel, I don't see it. Like I definitely see a drag queen and she looks like a good drag queen, but she doesn't, there's not like a lot of resemblance to China.
I see that.
Like the eye shape is totally different, like a very small eye versus a very big eye. Mm-hmm. The eyebrow placement.
Yeah, I get that.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's a 2 because it fits the characters and it's identical to what the characters wear, but it's nothing like surprising. I think if we went through and we rhinestoned both outfits, it would have elevated it more. Because that's something simple that you can do.
Yeah.
To drag it up a little bit, because at the end of the day, it is still a drag competition. Next up, we have Justine B. Knights.
And they were Allie and AJ.
Oh, okay.
I thought this was great because it's the same outfit, but the colors are inversed.
Yeah.
So that was fun. Allie and AJ, one has straight hair, one has curly hair. Mm-hmm. It was an easy, like, boom. And you know she made it because they're made for each of them, and the colors are so specific like that. And
the partner's makeup was really nice.
Yeah, the partner's makeup turned out really well. I thought this was really successful.
Yes, the only thing that I would be super nitpicky about is at least some kind of like nail color. Like, it doesn't have to be like a long stiletto or coffin nail, but just like painted black and white would be cool.
Oh yeah, just to have that like tie into the rest of the outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So this is definitely a toot for me.
It is a toot. And next up we have Christina Ambers Taylor. This is fun. This is cute. Jewelry's fun. They got nails on both of them. Again, if I'm being super nitpicky, the hip pads are a little low, so like it's weird, and I'm sure that has something to do with like the construction of the outfit.
I don't know, wanted to show a lot of skin, be sexy, whatever. He has a very like long torso, but for a drag hip, it starts usually at where the male belly button is. So I would have liked if it was like a high waist and then the hip pads were a bit higher to give like. But other than that, it was really fun and successful, and I will say about like all of them too, they all had bits of choreo that matched. They all had like all of these moments that like, I mean, the audience was going wild.
I'm gonna give this one a soft 2 just because the hip pads are really throwing me off.
Yeah, and I will say Christina's look is simple, but she's going for an era, like
for sure.
ABBA, Mamma Mia. It is like small hair for Christina because it's not like teased or
very
stacked.
small for her.
But they still all look great. So
and they both look stunning.
Yeah, toots all around. Everyone got a toot.
Everyone got a toot this week. Yay!
Which means everyone gets a boot at the finale. We are 2 weeks away from the finale. I don't even know what all the categories are yet. I don't know what twists and turns might be afoot.
Just bring your A games.
Bring your A games. I'm really excited because I believe all the eliminated cast members get to come back and do a number throughout the night.
We love.
So I know they're gonna bring their best outfits and like stunt on these hoes and be like, "You should have let me in the finale because look at the material." I'm really excited.
Yeah, and I don't know if there's been a season where this has been this tight of a race. Like, there's always been like 1 or 2, but never like the top 4 are all that close.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, where they each have a win and they each have like something different to bring.
Yeah.
Which is exciting. It's going to be a very exciting finale.
Tune in May 30th at Southern Nights Orlando for the finale of ODRL Season 7. Doors open at 5. Show starts at 6. Admissions is $12.
Yes. Oh, that's why they're starting early because it'll still somehow go till 2 a.m.
Yep.
So make sure to show up, support the girls.
Yes.
Support this amazing season.
Find out who gets crowned.
Yes.
Until then,
enjoy your week off.
Enjoy your week off.
And we'll see you in a couple weeks. Stay home.
We'll see you at the finale.
Bye.
Bye.